Hello, my beautiful souls. Here I am again. This is a personal read. For those of you that have been following me, I have moved. I've moved across the country and gotten settled in. And so now I'm just catching up on all those readings. So I do thank you all for your being patient. For those of you that have Skype readings, healings, and YouTube readings, I'm getting on it and just catching up. And I thank you so much for all of your patience. And so, anybody that's interested in a read, we're rolling. All the information is below. Okay, I thank you guys all for your wishes, prayers, and your kind thoughts as I've been going through this move and this journey. And so, let's get to this reading. Now, as far as the whole situation that's going on right now with your twin flame, I do sense that there is a lot of stress. Like this individual is under so much stress. It's like it's wretched. It's just wretched. He's having to focus on a lot of stuff that's going on, probably with his work and the whole. He's legit about this divorce. He is definitely legit about this divorce. He does love you and he does want to be with you, but he's got so much crap going on as far as this divorce. Property. There is some arguing. Okay, so there's stuff that may have to be divided. So he wants to keep everything with you kind of on the low. So it's kind of like you're on the back burner right now. Okay, so he's not really thinking, like, he knows you're waiting, you've been patient, so he knows you're there and he knows you're going to be there. So he's trying to focus on everything that's here. And I do feel that probably his soon to be ex-wife is maybe paying attention and watching the things that he's doing. And that could be why you're not having so much of communication right now. But just hold tight. There is definitely a lot of unsettling stuff that's going on right now. Probably divisions of the property, what things are doing. He's finding strength knowing that you're going to be there. Okay, so even though you guys aren't having this communication or anything like that, he is pulling strength from you, knowing that you're waiting and knowing that you're so patient and knowing it's like the nagging and bitching that's going on in his situation right now is making him appreciate what he has with you a lot more. So when at the end of the night, he's thinking about, okay, he's ready to let go of all of this. But he wants to hold on to a lot of these assets. Okay, so this is what is going to be some delays. I feel that the other person is going to try through this divorce and try and get as much as she can, maybe even manipulate things to where she would get some more assets, and he doesn't want to give up. So he's really trying to hold on to stuff. And this would be, so that he can make a future and go on in a future with you. But he's really trying to hold on to some of these things. So you did mention about him putting a house up for sale. So I feel that right now, this is why he is laying pretty low. Because there is a lot of arguing going. He's very stressed with this whole situation. She's not happy with it. I mean, she's not happy with it. She's going to try and drag this out. But I definitely do see him being legit with this, wanting this divorce, and he's going to go through with it. And he wants to offer you so much more, and that's why he's trying desperately to hold on to as much as he can. So right now, even he's not communicating with you, but I do see there is communication. I see you guys together, and this could be just him pulling on your energy because he knows that you're there. So you are, whether you are texting or not texting, it's like he sees your text and he's going to get back to you, but then he forgets because he's so stressed out and his mind is so blown over everything that's going on right now. This woman I don't know if it's that she's wanting to hold on to him or she's wanting the assets. But he is definitely at a place where he may kind of just like keep it very low, stay quiet, stay here, do this, do that, just so that he can leave this relationship and take as much of the assets with him as he can. I don't know if this is just the house or what, but she definitely feels that he owes her something. So she's not happy, and there's a lot of stress. There is a lot of arguing going on. He is not going to open up with you. He is not going to tell you about all the shit that's going on right now. He's not going to, he may tell you this or that, but he's not going to tell you to the extreme of what's going on, because he doesn't want to burden you with the suffering that he is. So even if he were to say, you know what, she's being a B word and this and that, he's just giving you a thin layer of what really is going on. This woman has a very strong controlling energy, and I do see it as her wanting to keep as much as she can. And I'm sorry, she may not want to settle with a divorce, because if she loses this security, she loses, and she doesn't want to lose. So whether it's losing the security or losing this man because she feels or senses that he wants to move on with somebody else, she's really trying to hold on. So this is really stressing him out. So he is trying to keep a low profile with everything that's going on. He has a lot of burden, he has a lot of stress, and he doesn't want to give that over to you or to let you know of it. He's only giving you bits and pieces, but it is hell for him right now, and he's really trying to hold on to leave this relationship. And he's legit. He wants you. He loves you, and he wants to come, not just with a suitcase, okay? He wants to come and bring a lot to the table, okay? So that's what's going on with him right now. So if you haven't heard from him, I do feel that the communication between you guys is going to start picking up, because he's needing and longing to hear your voice. So don't leave any voicemails if you call him. Okay, let him call you back, because I see this deep longing and this desire just to hear your voice, because your voice is very calming to him, and he's going through a lot right now. Okay, so anybody out there who is interested in a read, all of the information is below. And all of you, I thank you for your likes, your comments, and your shares. You guys are my boost, and getting adjusted here. It's I do feel that God has brought me over here as kind of a way for me to grow and go through more of an awakening, to learn more and go deeper into my relationship with God. And Twin Flame and I are in communication, but of course he's married, so there's no union in this life. But I do have a feeling that right now I am in a deep preparation for the return of a soulmate. And I feel that soulmate is going through a lot of transformation as well. But I think more so the soulmate knows what he's doing. And he set me free so that I could do what it is that I have to do. Like many of you, I text, and the text is seen, but there's no reply. So I continue just to send my love and support, because I know that whatever is going on his side, I could feel his stress, I could feel his depression, I could feel his emotions. So for all of you out there that are going through that type of a situation right now, then just continue to be brave and be strong, and know that God does answer our prayers, and only God can answer our prayers. So just keep sending that love and support, and things will happen when it's time. So guys, just remember to live your day with love, laughter, and harmony, and try and keep as positive and on upbeat and on top of everything as you can, especially as we're going through the summer solstice, and there's so many changes going on The energy is amazing. Okay, so namaste.